sit down and we expect that the territorial integrity of our country shall be protected by the men and the women who have laid their lives, given their all to ensure that we walk under the cloak of the freedom that they protect, that they provide. Mr. Speaker, sir, these men and these women choose to protect us. They choose to say that if need be, we will pay the supreme sacrifice. In other climes, in the United States, for instance, they say join the United States Army and be all that you can be. In some other climes, they say the army the way to go. And so they say these things and they attract young men and they attract young women. And they decide that for us to sit down and leave our democracy, for us to be a respected nation, that they would hold those guns, they would stand on walls, and they would do the work. And unfortunately, Mr. Speaker, sir, our country finds herself at a time of grave security challenges, probably more than they found themselves at the Civil War, maybe at par. And we have lost lives. Mr. Speaker, drive through most cities around the world, and the first thing that confronts you is the graves of soldiers lined up, Arlington Cemetery, lined up as a constant reminder that people lost their lives for the integrity of that country. And so, Mr. Speaker, we speak about strong armies. We speak about committed armies. But the question is, when they go out and they lose their lives, knowing that it is a possibility, what do we do for them? What do we do to say to them we are grateful? What do we do to say to them we appreciate the work that you do? And so, when we speak about non-commitment, we talk about ammunition, we talk about them not having enough equipment. Mr. Speaker, the greatest equipment is what we put in them. And that is the zeal to do this work. And how do we measure this zeal, Mr. Speaker? By saying thank you. Knowing that they know that losing their lives is a possibility, what do we give back to them? And so when we stand here and we say that we should at least pay them the benefits to their families, Mr. Speaker, that is the very least we can do. When we see them, we should say thank you. When we see them, we should applaud them. When we see them, we should celebrate them. We should stand up when we see them on trains. We should move aside and let their cars go past when we see them. Because they do what we do not do. They do what we can't do, and they do what most of us will not do. Therefore, Mr. Speaker, sir, let me say that I am on all fours with the spirit, the letter of this motion. And I would ask that all my colleagues not only pass this motion, but we will also come up with something institutional that will protect our veterans, that will ensure that it becomes a crime not to say thank you to these men and women of the Nigerian Armed Forces. Thank you.